Instead of a full read-through, we're going to scan for the specific words that dictate the grammar of the first blank. The text states that moral authority comes from many of something. We need a noun that describes the current, ongoing wellspring of this authority. We can begin by striking out outcomes. An outcome is the final result of a process, not the place where it begins. We're left with origins and sources. While origins usually describes a historical starting point in time, sources refers to the fountainhead from which an abstract trait flows. Because the text lists ongoing behaviors like authenticity and integrity, sources provides the logical foundation for that authority. Relying on a general feel for the sentence often makes origins seem plausible, but the specific relationship between the noun and the following list of traits narrows the possibilities. The phrase "all these" refers back to those traits, functioning as a summary. Authenticity and integrity aren't physical objects or scientific elements. In professional contexts, individual behaviors contributing to a result are factors. Next, the word behave tells us we need an adverb. Notice the context. The text explains why leaders lose moral authority. Does the behavior we're looking for sound positive or negative? To cause a loss of authority, the behavior must be negative. This allows us to ignore neutral or positive modifiers like eternally and arguably. Comparing falsely and unethically, the latter is the precise term for the moral failure described in the passage. Combining the grammatical requirement of an adverb with the negative tone of the sentence narrows the field to a single logical choice. Blank 4 is determined by the words that follow it, with those they lead. This is a test of how words pair together in English. While you might have an association with an organization, a leader builds or loses a connection with people. For the final blank, we can ignore the rest of the sentence and focus entirely on the word by. Most of our options fail here. You conform to a code or remain within it. Neither word can be followed by. While stand by means to support someone, abide by is the specific phrase required when discussing a moral code. To repeat this process, look for prepositions, identify the tone of the sentence, and check for standard word pairings. By using these specific constraints, you remove the guesswork and focus only on the evidence the text provides.